2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here in La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pine South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some...
Get down to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. Yeah, that one will play. That's nicely done. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. This one has eyes for the hole. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There are so many stunning holes on this entire property that there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This for a birdie.
Currently at 3 under for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy. Stonking drive there.
now intrepid on. So I might need to set. Attaboy, good shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Not a bad line, this. What a putt that was.
This player is putting for fun.
He currently is tied for 11th here.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Tee shot is looking good here. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
We're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
And now this to move into a tie for 5th. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Over to 7 here at Torrey South Ridge. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it at those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly. It also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Looking really good, this one. Gee, that's good play. 6 birdies in a round.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied 4th for the tournament. The 8th at Torrey South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Oh, this one looks pretty handy here. Lovely effort, that. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that makes him tied for 1st.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence. And it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a third shot. There is a nice little shelf there if it pins up top left. Watch the spin. Down on the right-hand side, watch it go in the hole maybe.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This putt to get to double digits under the card.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Going with the 6-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, what a putt.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. We'll talk about strong, long, and difficult. Let's stand on the 12 here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze. Enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with, but from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway just enough to make that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
Well struck. Opting for the 9-iron. Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
Nice stroke. And that will drop in for birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. 13 is a really cool par 5, the first of two in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to nail your drive if you want to get there in 2.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Is this going to hold the fairway? That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Yeah, that's a good shot. That'll make par a lot easier to make from there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Putting for birdie here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. That should find the cut stuff. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Well, the finishing hole at Torrey South is a famous one. There's been so many cool memories that have happened over the years here. Go for it in 2.
If you get the opportunity, why wouldn't you? I mean, this is probably the best risk-reward par 5, or one of the best on the PGA Tour. You find the fairway, just the water there on the left-hand side fronting this green, it's going to make you think all day long, do I have enough? Can I carry it? Should you find the green, yes, you got a decent opportunity at eagle, birdie at worst, but you start missing it left and right, that's when things get a little bit dicey. What a gargantuan tee shot.
How close was that to going down? And this, for an incredible score of 57. And as he sinks that final putt, now he's got the clubhouse lead. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.